Taurus, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning October the 4th. I wanted to crunch things down and keep them simplified a little bit this week. There is quite a lot going on when it comes to retrogrades. There's quite a lot going on when it comes to solar activity. So I wanted to focus simply on two placements, which subsequently affect two areas of your life. All right, so I want you to rewind the clock 2 weeks ago. I mentioned Venus moving into Scorpio, and this was affecting 7th house matters for you guys, which rules all things partnerships, okay, financial, business, marriage, coming into partnership with self, developing, new partnerships with old dreams, whatever the case may be, partnerships in all its forms, okay, whether it's tangible, physical, emotional, metaphysical. So your partnership, your house of partnerships was really lighting up when Venus moved into Scorpio. And the reason I'm mentioning this again this week is because we have a new moon in Scorpio this week. So there is like a changing, I wanted to shoo a fly away. Maybe you're wanting to shoo annoyances away. Something that's been buzzing in the background, okay, for the last 2 weeks in your life when it comes to this waiting, holding pattern, okay? 7th house matters will want or desire at least from you to turn over a new leaf. Maybe you notice a new beginning in this area of your life. The other area of life that I wanted to focus on, the other astrological placement, is your 6th house. And the reason I'm focused on that is because you have quite a lot of activity happening in your 6th house, represented by the sun being in Libra, represented by several planets being in the sign of Libra, which ultimately for you guys, Taurus, it affects your 6th house. Our 6th house is our house of health. It is our house of service. It is our house of daily routine. There's something here about partnerships, okay, or new partnerships that will require of you to change something on the daily. So if I'm getting a new job, it's going to change my daily routine. If I'm looking at health matters all month, okay, I'm going to develop new partnerships when I sign up and join a gym membership, or come into partnership with myself, my new goals, the future version of me. Take it however it resonates. You guys are sitting comfortably within 7th house matters and 6th house matters this week and all month in very many ways. So this 6th house stuff has been floating in the background. So if your health is trying to get your attention, it's been for a reason. If there's been these deeper desires within you to change something in your daily, this new moon is going to light up. Thanks to all those placements in your 6th house, this new moon is going to be lighting up your 7th house, and it links into something that was sparked 2 weeks ago when Venus, okay, moved into Scorpio, because Scorpio rules your 7th house, Taurus, okay? So there's this reminder that, when you got that idea a couple of weeks ago, Taurus, or a story that began 2 weeks ago begins to take traction and, instills the next level of itself, if you like, under the light of this new moon. What I wanted to do with the tarot is keep things simple. I wanted to look at things as above, so below, if you like. That's the style of reading I wanted to do. So they're both tarot cards, but they look quite different. I am clarifying with the Journey Tarot. It's quite a cute little contemporary deck that I've recently come across. And I just like the feel of it. I'm very particular. Like, I'll use a deck of cards until, the years pass. I think the last deck I was using, I think I used for like 13, 14 years until I finally got another deck. But nothing beats the old trusty Rider-Waite, which is the one at the top. And you have got the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. There's nothing quite like recognizing and having an aha moment, which is the gift of the 6 of Wands, and deciding, you know what, I know what will fulfill my wishes. I know here, what's going to make my heart sing. And in many ways, when I'm dealing with 7th house matters and these cards show up, I'm perhaps being very crystal clear about what my new goals and dreams are going to be about, so that I can recognize the path to success. There is recognition here, and maybe you are noticing that in the world around you, the voices around you, patting you on the back in many ways. But it's because you committed to being very clear, and I must make that clear, Taurus. There's something here about you deciding. There was a moment you just had to decide, and maybe it's taken the last 2 weeks, maybe it will happen this week, maybe that moment 2 weeks ago when you decided exactly who you wanted to be moving forward, how you were going to handle this situation, what you were going to, say yes to, and obviously just as importantly, what you were going to say no to. The minute you decided that, something began to shift, okay? And perhaps for many of you, it might be this week that you're noticing success. You're noticing that you are reaping what you have sowed. Your wishes are being fulfilled. There is recognition here. The world around you, how that might be mirrored to you. There's a very much a beginning story when the Three of Pentacles shows up. There is a partnership, which is all 7th house matters, okay? There was a beginning here that not just you are committing to, but others are as well. So these might be significant individuals. There's a closing of the cycle when the world shows up. Look at this, as above and so below. Taurus got this card as well. See how they're mirroring each other? The world inside you, the world around you is why I wanted to do a reading based on as above, so below. But look at this. Under the light of this upcoming new moon in Scorpio, you have completed a karmic cycle. There's a shift here. You're looking at an old version of you and the current version of you. And for many of you, there is this future version of you. There's this clear path. That's the intuitive message I was getting with this. Like, you know the way forward. You know what is right for you. You know what you want to do moving forward. And here we are with the Ace of Wands showing up. There's a passionate and exciting new beginning. The Ace of Wands rules all things creative. It rules all things exciting. So it could be love matters. When you guys are lighting up 7th house and 6th house, the daily routine is changing because partnerships are shifting and evolving. My daily routine is shifting. I'm developing partnerships that are truly servicing my good, my desires, my goals and dreams. And the Nine of Cups is sitting there at the base of the deck. There's an offer here. Perhaps for many of you guys, that is an offer of partnership, romantic or otherwise. All right, Taurus, that was your quick read for the week beginning October the 4th. I hope you got something out of that. I have launched personal reading sessions again, and you can find that link in the shop link above. Until next week, my friend, have an empowered week and take care.